to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Jack it up.
And the contest begins. Pablo Galdames. Well, possession ceded. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Vidal. Well, they've lost the ball. It's a weighted pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Nunez. And he read it well defensively. Cuadrado. Well, nicely cut out. Vegas. Mena. Pablo Galdames. Enzo Rocco. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Cuadrado. Must be. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. It'll be a corner. Edwin Cardona. Robbed them. Options in the middle. And play halted, free kick given. He's played it short here. A very good tackle. Meneses. Ben Brereton. And the cross smuggled away. So a throw in here. And options in the centre. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Intense pressure. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Edwin Cardona. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Is this the moment? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Munoz. Chara. On the ball, Medina. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Firing it towards goal. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. And so it is, the first half. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Duvan Zapata. And they are on the move again. Edwin Cardona. What can he do from here? Intercepting it intelligently. Can he find the net? Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Not giving him a moment's peace. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Failed to keep hold of it. Cuadrado. Duvan Zapata. Moving the ball forward with purpose. A real defensive commitment there. There to win it back. Good-looking ball. And can he find someone at the far post? And he clears the danger. Pablo Galdames. Vegas. It's with Rocco. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Vidal. High quality defending. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, I must say he's got that chip horribly wrong.
Well, if he had that chance again, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't try the chip.
Nunez. Well, far from the ideal pass. Perez. And lining it up. And still an opportunity. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Real danger. And a good-looking ball. Making sure nothing untoward happened. "15 minutes remaining. Duvan Zapata. Giving the ball away. Nunez. Chance to do damage. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh, he's given the ball away. Frank Fabra. Luis Diaz. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Pablo Galdames. It's with Rocco. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Edwin Cardona. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And intercepted it. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle. Colombia against Italy.
Yeah, the talking is over, the game plans are set. Now it's up to the players to go out and earn their corn. There's nothing the managers can do once the first whistle goes. I think, Derek, we're in for a cracker.
Good movement. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Jorginho. Locatelli. Wonderful block. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. David Ospina, the Colombian, is the goalkeeper. Yerry Mina starts alongside Davinson Sanchez in central defence. And up front, it's Duván Zapata. And a tidy tackle. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Leonardo Bonucci plays with Giorgio Chiellini in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Ciro Immobile. And a short corner, let's see. Cutting the ball back. And still looking for space. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
It is to be a throw-in. Ciro Immobile. Here's Insigne. Edwin Cardona. Duván Zapata. It's with Cardona. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. The opening goal of the game then. Oh, superb skill. Well, no way through. Perez. It's with Zapata. Yemi Chara. Ciro Immobile. And back with Insigne. Defensive efficiency personified. Perez. On the ball, Medina.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Working really well as a team to regain possession. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Federico Chiesa. Barella has it. Can he take the chance? And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Cuadrado. It's with Cardona. Duván Zapata. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. No nonsense clearance. Running with the ball confidently. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Cuadrado. It's with Cardona. No, just the tackle that was needed. The first half here comes to it. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Zapata. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Florenzi. And one man who was very hard to contain in that first half was Ciro Immobile. Lee, your assessment of what he put into the game?
Well, he's been involved in most of the positive things in that first half, and obviously getting that goal has given his team a huge boost for this second half.
Duvan Zapata. And Diaz has it. And space for him to cut in. And given away. Chara. Happy to take on the shot. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Barella. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Jorginho. Will he play it in? Takes aim! He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! So there we have it, 2-1. Frank Fabra. Well, can they open up the defence here? And just like that, they've lost possession. Barella. Unable to keep the ball. Duvan Zapata. A good and fair challenge. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, nice ball over the top to Chase. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Well read to ease the pressure. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. The free kick from distance just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Munoz. Cuadrado. It's with Mina. Edwin Cardona.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. It's still alive. Able to close down the shot.
Well, if they do go on and hold on to this lead, the keeper will be the hero. He'll get a pat on the back from his manager for sure, Derek.
There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. A bit sloppy in possession. Bonucci. The ball with Chiesa. Counter-attacking, very much an option. In behind for him to chase. Jorginho! Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And a useful cross. Not messing around with that clearance. And so the final whistle here. The visitors... thrilling contest. It's Chile against Italy.
Yeah, Derek, cracking atmosphere as usual here. That will lead to a nervy, energetic start. Frenetic, fast play to begin with before it all settles down. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Claudio Bravo starts in goal. Charles Arangui starts with Arturo Vidal in central midfield. And in this tactical set, can they forge ahead? It could be up for grabs. And I think the threat has been averted. Jorginho. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Well, there's always room in any team for a player with the overall nous of Arturo Vidal. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him in this match?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally plays. He switches the ball, he links play from left to right, up and down the pitch. He keeps possession, a brilliant player.
Crossing possibilities. Slipshod passing. Brereton. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Not giving him a moment's peace. Locatelli. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Meneses. Well, from a seemingly impossible angle, not far away at all.
Well, he thought he had a decent chance to score. I'm not sure his teammates did, though, but a little bit unlucky.
What can he do from here? And it might be. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Untidy in possession. Vidal. And he read it well. Pablo Galdames. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. This attack looks highly promising. Arturo Vidal. Good defending to prevent the chance. He's found a pocket of space. Will he play it in? He cuts it back. No worries for the keeper. Pablo Galdames. Jean Meneses. Barella has it. Barella. Locatelli with it. Jorginho. Now Immobile. Can he put them in front? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Immobile. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate. The opening goal of the game then. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Locatelli. Wonderfully weighted pass. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Delivered into the box. And an effective clearance. Jean Meneses. Showing good defensive judgment. Federico Chiesa. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Chiesa. Opportunity here. Is it going to be? Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. One man who was very hard to contain in that first half was Ciro Immobile. Lee, your assessment of what he put into the game?
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Brereton. Jean Meneses. And teammates to play it to. That's part of his... And a chance to level it. Was an important piece of defending. Immobile. Immobile! It's still alive. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, I have to say, the goalkeepers do earn their corn, don't they? Super save, wasn't it, to keep the advantage?
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Possession changing hands. Mena. And a tidy ball. Promising attack this. And strongly fisted away. Meneses. Galdames with it. Brereton. Aranguis. Bonucci doing the blocking. Offside the decision. Not a great pass. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Well, they've lost the ball. Just 10 minutes to go. What can he do from here? Barella. Immobile now. And space for them here on the flank. It's a cross towards the near post. And he's headed it in! Well, a second goal for them here. And slipped through beautifully. Montes. Barella. Immobile. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that. And so the referee blows for full time and it... And the game begins. A very good tackle. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And unable to keep possession. Now he must favour the cross. Can they convert? And not cleared away properly. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Luis Diaz. Oh, big chance. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Alexis Sanchez. Jean Meneses. Well, they couldn't keep it. Good movement. Alexis Sanchez. Regained possession. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Useful looking ball. Can he put it in? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Tremendous ball played through. Not to be this time. And delivered towards the back post. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And a throw-in it's going to be. Medel. Slipshod passing. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. Montes. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. A bit sloppy in possession. Perez. Yemi Chara. Sebastian Perez. Chara. It looks promising. And thwarted there following the cross. And firing it into the area. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And they know they need to stop him. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Montes. And now passing it through. Chance to finish. Oh, surely. It's still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. A really intense pressure applied. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. And the whistle is sounded for... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Montes. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Luis Diaz. Extremely sloppy in possession.
The visitors have totally controlled possession. If you don't control...
A real opening now. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Corner kick played in. And he clears the danger. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? Could pull one back here. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez. He could pick out a teammate. Great opportunity. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Ben Brereton. Well-timed tackle. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, showing good patience. And pulled back. Might be dangerous. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Perez. Cuellar. Luis Diaz. Gustavo Cuellar. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? Certainly a tricky call for the referee. He's gone for the yellow card, although there are those who would argue that was the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
I'd be one of those, Derek. I think he's very, very lucky to get away with that. Got the yellow, should have had a red.
And the keeper was up to the task. And that will be a corner. Clears it away. Vidal. Meneses. Getting in there to take it away. Perez. It's with Zapata. And he read it well. He continues his run. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Just 10 minutes to go. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. He's now got to be extra careful. A verbal warning rather than a caution here.
Yeah, the next one, he knows where he's going, in the book.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Breaking at pace. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Duvan Zapata. And an astute piece of defending. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. That's excellent defending following the cross. There to take it away. Medel. Now Sanchez. It might be on for them. And up for grabs off the keeper. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And so the final whistle here, the visitors.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite.
And the match is underway. And the lineup for the home side. David Ospina, the Colombian, is the goalkeeper. Yerry Mina starts with Davinson Sanchez in the middle of the defence. And up front, it's Duvan Zapata. Well read to ease the pressure. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Leonardo Bonucci plays with Giorgio Chiellini in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Ciro Immobile. Cuellar. It's with Zapata. What can they do from here? Oh, good use of the ball. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
I don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead.
Jorginho. Brilliant piece of skill. Barella. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Possession lost, intercepted. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Fruitful looking attack. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Far from a good pass. Perez. It's with Zapata. Cuellar. Now the attack fizzled out. Barella. Immobile. Opportunity to take the lead. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Yemi Chara. Sebastian Perez. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Making progress. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be.
Well, we can see the stats. They don't lie. They haven't created enough chances today, but the quality in the end should pull them through in this game. Been frustrating for the fans, though.
Jorginho. Barella. On to Jorginho. Locatelli. The ball with Chiesa. And giving it away. A fine reading of the situation. And he read it superbly. Promising attack, this. Bonucci. Immobile now. And a fine tackle. And so it is. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Yemi Chara. He's got to clatter it away. Oh, great vision. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Disappointing pass. Immobile. Alert defending. Duvan Zapata. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Still passing it around with authority. Good pressure high up the pitch. Gustavo Cuellar. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. No let-up in the pressing department. And they are on the move again. Chara. It might be on for them. He made it look simple, really. And showing fine vision. Insigne. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. A chance to whip it in. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Intense pressure. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Gustavo Cuellar. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Insigne. Insigne! Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Gustavo Cuellar. They've regained possession. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Brilliant piece of skill. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
Fabra. How can they find a late leveller? Real danger. This looks promising. Cuellar. Frank Fabra. Can he take the chance? And the challenge, crisp and clean. Able to get his body in the way. Defensive resilience to shut them down. Good use of advantage by the referee. Ciro Immobile. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Showing good defensive judgment. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Barella. No more action in this game.
Jack it up.
against Italy.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Looking forward to today. Should be in for a good game. Let's hope we see a quick start from both teams. Set the tempo for the rest of the match.
Insigne. It's opening up for them. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Leonardo Bonucci plays with Giorgio Chiellini in central defence. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ciro Immobile. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might... Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Jorginho. Here's Insigne. And foul it is then. The free kick from distance, just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Pablo Galdames. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Beautifully weighted ball. Jorginho. Defensive efficiency personified. Well read to put an end to that attack. Federico Chiesa. Jean Meneses. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Simple catch, really. Chiellini. Oh, good vision. An unforced error, you've got to say. Vegas. It's with Rocco. Alexis Sanchez. Meneses. The cross is on. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing. Technique, and he didn't have any.
A real struggle to contain him. Ciro Immobile. This looks threatening. Chance to finish. He's got to score! And not cleared away properly. Well, a time for cool heads.
Well, I'm still trying to work out what he did there to keep that ball out the net. Absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating.
Oh, he's through here. Will he finish? Was an important piece of defending. This looks promising. Ciro Immobile. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he's through here. Alexis Sanchez. Meneses. And crossed in there. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Immobile. The first half here comes to... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Far from a good pass. So a throw in here. Chiesa. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here. Well, that own goal has put them behind. Will he play it in? However, nothing comes of it. And over comes the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Federico Chiesa. Barella. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Masterful piece of foiling. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Pablo Galdames. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Enzo Rocco. Vegas. Vidal. Galdames with it. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Meneses. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Vidal. And moving the ball nicely. Pablo Galdames. They've got it now, what can they do? Not the pass he had in mind. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Lorenzo Insigne. It's with Emerson. Locatelli. Jorginho. Barella has it. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Played into the centre of the box. Gets his glove on it. Insigne in the centre. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Meneses.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
And a good-looking ball. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. And a throw-in it's going to be. Pablo Galdames. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, 1 apiece. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Defended well. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Vidal losing out. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Bernd Leno begins in goal. Dani Ceballos plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And leading the line today is the hard-to-defend against Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Cuts it back. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Number 14,
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Willian. Now Bellerin. Well read to put an end to that attack. Chowdhury. Kieran Tierney. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. It's opening up for them. And a goal kick given. Being pressed hard. Oh, a fine block. And he's fired over the corner. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Not a good pass. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Dani Ceballos. Here is Willian. And Willian whips it in. And the danger is averted. Vardy. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Dani Ceballos. Hector Bellerin. Aubameyang. He could pick out a teammate. Throw-ins given. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick though here. And firing it into the area. Well, clattered away. Partey. Pepe. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Well, as we can see, Leicester have hardly had the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Hector Bellerin. Options in the middle. Pepe. An Arsenal corner. Over it comes. And the keeper has done magnificently.
Well, his positioning's good, but look at the reactions of the keeper. Absolutely superb.
Iheanacho. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, it all counts for naught. Well, he's given us away. And Iheanacho has it. Arsenal have given us away. Harvey Barnes. Really getting stuck in. Now the manager. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. And he takes it away. Iheanacho. And giving the ball away. Saka. Wasteful from Arsenal. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Iheanacho. Well, it didn't happen. Iheanacho! And a fine stop. Thomas. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Willian waiting to pounce. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Jose Perez. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Bukayo Saka. Thomas. Saka. Thomas now. It's with Dani Ceballos. Bukayo Saka. Partey. He's got the right idea with that pass. And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Perez. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Bukayo Saka. An effective challenge. Arsenal will have to throw it back in play. Tierney. Options in the centre. Mastery of the passing game. Well, they've lost the ball. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Might be a chance here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And Iheanacho has it. Masterful piece of foiling. Nicolas Pepe. Well, space for them here. And the cross is very much on. Arsenal's corner late in the game. Played into the centre of the box. Punching it clear. Aubameyang. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Bukayo Saka. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. And the decision is one of offside here. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
All the Arsenal players would be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly.
They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, there goes the final whistle, and really a not...
attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And the contest begins. Dani Ceballos. Nicolas Pepe. And Aubameyang now. Saka. Well read to ease the pressure. Willian. Now Willian. Aubameyang. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. Throw-ins given. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. And crossed in there by Gareth Bale. Cleared away comprehensively. Not giving him a moment's peace. Kane. Dele Alli. Dele Alli. He's going to be angry with himself, Lee, having failed to take that chance so early in the game.
Well, the first chance of a game's important, but the first goal, sometimes it comes, you're not expecting it.
Nicolas Pepe. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. David Luiz. Dani Ceballos. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And it was blocked, that particular cross. So a throw-in here. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. He's enjoying space. Dele Alli. Must take the lead here. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here. On they go again. And Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Son. Højbjerg. No foul, Spurs advantage. And a strong tackle. Aubameyang. It looks promising. An unforced error, you've got to say. Aubameyang, able to get his body in the way. And he takes on the shot. Ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack this. Real chance. Can he finish? Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. All hands on deck. And the danger is averted. Kane. Dele Alli now. Willian. They've won back possession. Dele Alli. Now Son. Harry Kane. Son. Højbjerg. Lo Celso. Lo Celso. A chance then for the respective manager. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Lo Celso. Dele Alli now. Nicolas Pepe. It might be on for them. And now Ceballos. Still looking to get the shot off. Well, they have it again. And in the perfect position to read it. Pepe. It looks promising. Can they forge ahead? Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. Just straying offside. Davinson Sanchez. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Bale. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, he stepped up to the plate to get that goal to put his team on equal terms. Can he produce a winner in this second half? Let's find out.
And now Willian coming into it. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. And now the delivery. Gets his glove on it. And a goal kick will be next. Kane. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. No foul, Spurs advantage. Can he get them in front? And not cleared away properly. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Arsenal certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Pepe. Well read to put an end to that attack. So 20 minutes to go. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, what an opportunity. What a vital intervention. Dele Alli. Bale. He's in with a chance. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but it's a real opportunity goes begging there.
Well, they might be onto something. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through, and the referee, what will he do here? Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Hotspur. Just 10 minutes to go.
Well, these Arsenal fans demanding their team attack here. It's fair to say they've not been at their best today, but you have to think they'll get another chance.
And the cross from Willian. Hotspur. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Ceballos! Oh, it's a penalty. How about that? And at this late stage too, an opportunity for them to level matters. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. And a timely penalty save. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Well, clattered away. William. Well, the flag has gone up. It was really close. Alderweireld. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Kane. And a tidy ball. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Corner awarded to Arsenal. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And the referee blows his whistle. King Power Stadium. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Leicester City up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
An attack full of promise. Well, nothing productive, really. Dele Alli. Well, it wasn't a great pass, was it? And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Giovanni Lo Celso starts with Moussa Sissoko in central midfield. And in attack, the always dangerous Harry Kane. A very effective clearance. Over it comes. Well, did his job defensively. Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally plays. He switches the ball, he links play from left to right, up and down the pitch. He keeps possession, a brilliant player.
Iheanacho. Chowdhury. Well, attacking possibilities. Perez. And just like that, they've lost possession. Nicely cut out. Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Now Sissoko. Kane. Dele Alli. Great opportunity. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Dele Alli.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Son. Harry Kane. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, Tottenham is struggling in terms of possession.
It's there for him. Oh, can you believe it? He's only gone and found the back of the net. We won't forget that goal in a hurry, spelling out just how deadly he can be. Sensational. Harry Kane. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Vardy. And Jose Perez with it. And space for the cross. Just the clearance that was called for. Dele Alli. Now Harry Kane. Kane. Here's Dele Alli. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. So the whistle. So off and running again here, and I must say it really was a sparkling first half showing by Spurs. Bale. Oh, he's given it away. Hamza Chowdhury. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Iheanacho. And Iheanacho has it. But it can't get all the way through. Sissoko. Lo Celso. Aurier. This is Gareth Bale. Possession lost, intercepted. And that puts them in position. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Given away by Spurs again. Vardy. Vardy. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kane. Bale. On and on he goes. And a timely intervention. Iheanacho. Might be able to set up the chance. Hamza Chowdhury. Jamie Vardy now. Ndidi. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, he likes to run at them. Barnes. And the danger is averted. And he's taken it away. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Bale. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Lo Celso. Not a great pass.
Leicester controlling possession brilliantly, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
There to win it back. Iheanacho. It's the turn of Spurs now. Throw-ins given. Iheanacho. Jose Perez. Lost possession. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Aurier. Here's Lo Celso. Kane. Dele Alli. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Untidy on the ball. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And the referee blows.
Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Back Lee Dixon, and it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Lovely to be here. I can't wait for this one. A nice quick tempo from both sides would be ideal for me. Let's hope we get that. Should be a great game.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Bernd Leno gets the nod in goal. Dani Ceballos plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Alexandre Lacazette. Tremendous block. He made it look simple, really. Ndidi. Partey. Pepe. Timely intervention. Iheanacho. Another perfect position to read it. Lacazette. Committed challenge. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. And now the delivery. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And Lacazette. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Ceballos. And back with Partey. Space and time for the cross. Partey. Barnes. Really good high press. Crisp tackling. Throw-ins given. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Iheanacho. It's opening up for them. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can they get themselves in front here? And the goalkeeper, Lee, a picture of concentration.
Well, he had his eye on the ball, he waited for the striker, and then he smothered it. It's really, really good goalkeeping.
Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Thomas. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. And they have possession again. Chowdhury. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. And unable to keep possession. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Promising looking ball. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. There to win it back. And so it is, the first half score. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Cengiz Ünder. Can he do it to take the lead? And pull back. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. David Luiz. On to Pepe. Hector Bellerin. Gabriel. Tierney. Thomas now. Thomas. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Ceballos. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Ricardo Pereira.
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
At the ready is Iheanacho. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Number 14.
Well, a second goal for them here. Can they get in behind them? Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Hamza Chowdhury. And the referee blows for a foul. Cengiz Ünder. Individual brilliance. Vardy! Was an important piece of defending. Well, they're going for the short one. It looks promising. And here's Vardy, struggling to keep the ball. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Arsenal's free kick here. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Sloppy in possession, Dani Ceballos. Wonderfully weighted pass. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Vardy. And he's broken free. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Well, no luck keeping possession. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Dani Ceballos getting in there to take it away. And Iheanacho has it. Can he open the door to a potential goal? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
James Vardy.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And the referee blows for full time. Leicester City.
Jack it up.
vote of confidence in attack today.
Thank you
Alexandre
for attending the
Lacazette.
Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Intelligent threaded pass here. And he takes it away. No foul, Spurs advantage. Lo Celso. This is Gareth Bale. Lo Celso. Bale. Won it back. Saka. Couldn't keep it. Son. They've regained possession. And a goal kick will be next. Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. Hector Bellerin. Gabriel. Lacazette. Thomas. Keeping the ball moving. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Son. Kane. Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Son. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Martin Ødegaard. Now Lacazette. Martinelli. Xhaka with it. Lacazette. The goal seemed to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Granit Xhaka. It's opening up for them. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Granit Xhaka. Real chance. And there it is! Arsenal take the lead in this London derby. And how much does it mean to them? Just listen. The opening goal of the game then. And fed forwards. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. He's driven in the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Harry Kane. Martinelli. And Lacazette. It might be on for them. And now Xhaka. Partey. Able to get his body in the way. What a vital intervention. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Could be. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Good pressure high up the pitch. And the whistle is... And away they go again. Work to do for Spurs in this second half. Dele Alli. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, Spurs down by a goal and in need of inspiration from the corner. Lacazette. Martinelli. Well, a more than satisfactory first half showing from Martin Ødegaard. Lee, I wonder what you made of him.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Lacazette. Xhaka. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Lo Celso. Given away by Tottenham. Beautifully disguised ball. Chance here. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
No foul. Spurs advantage. Lacazette. An effective challenge. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Alderweireld. Dele Alli. Well, taken away, he won the ball. So 20 minutes to go. Martinelli. Lacazette. Crossing opportunity. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, he knows putting his team 2 up would have been a big, big move in this game.
Not problematic for the keeper. Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Well, Tottenham haven't been at their best, have they? A little off colour for me in all departments, but they're still in this game. We always used to say on the pitch when we were losing, we're bound to get one more chance. Let's see if they do.
And the ball back with Spurs now. Hector Bellerin. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it petered out. Did well to win the ball back. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Kane. Advantage Spurs. This could level it. Can they cover up? And Kane saw his pass intercepted. Dele Alli. So the final whistle is sounded and not...
for attending the King Power Stadium.
A game that should have plenty to say for itself. Leicester City with the kick-off. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel is the keeper. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Reguilon. And Højbjerg with it. Excellent passing. Kane. Here's Dele Alli. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Applying vigorous pressure. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Lo Celso. Iheanacho. And very deftly cut out. Lo Celso. Dele Alli. Lo Celso. Here's Kane. Well, he's lost the ball. Tielemans. Vardy. Lo Celso. Dele Alli now. Kane. Lo Celso. A good and fair challenge. Can they nudge in front? Oh, a nice looking pass. A delicious piece of skill. A very timely interception. Couldn't keep the ball, Bale. Vardy. Far from a good pass. Lo Celso. Now Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Unable to get a body in the way. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, terrific pass. Vardy. Opportunity. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Lo Celso. No real conviction in the challenge.
Tottenham totally controlling possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Lo Celso. Kane. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. James Maddison. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. On and on he goes. Tielemans. And here's Vardy. Chance for Vardy! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a man. So underway again, and Spurs know they have an uphill climb after the events of the first half. Lo Celso. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Ndidi. Jamie Vardy now. And there to intervene. promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And Iheanacho has it. Tielemans. Vardy. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Lo Celso. Højbjerg. He's given us away. And Spurs doing well to win it back. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Iheanacho. Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Kane. Here's Lo Celso. Kane. Advantage Spurs. Tremendous challenge. Ndidi. Iheanacho. Vardy. Here's Tielemans. Dele Alli needed to be a better ball than that. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Kane. Here's Lo Celso. Given away by Tottenham. What a shocking pass, really. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Might be a chance here. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Højbjerg. Now Harry Kane. Kane! They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. Well, 2-1 it is here. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. This could be the equaliser. That is a tackle and a half.
Well, it's a cracking atmosphere in here. The players just need to harness that energy from the crowd to see them through in this game.
Vardy. Tielemans. And crossing towards the far post. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Lo Celso. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Vardy. And intercepting it. And so there we have it. It's full time and this... Slavia Prague.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Can they create something from here? Teammates in the middle. Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And can they make one of these passes count? Perfect challenge. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Orayinka. Top-class defending. Well, there to intercept. Now can they make something happen? Read it magnificently and intercepted. Possession lost. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And space for the cross. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Good-looking sequence. Just the clearance that was needed. Polish. Far from a good pass. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Tomasz Holisz. Provod. Holisz. And on the ball, Jan Borgil. Tomasz Holisz. And the emphasis is on creativity. Well, it's one pass after another. A real defensive commitment there. Oh, they've lost it. Holisz. And he takes it away. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Nikolai Stanciu. Can he finish? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. It's going their way, 2-0. Stanciu. Borgil has it. Orayinka. And the flag does go up, offside. Adam Chlojek. And the ball's gone. Intelligent threaded pass here. Thou shalt not pass was the message delivered. And firing it into the area. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. So the whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. It is to be a throw-in.
The visitors have had total control of possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
They really look after the ball when they have it. He's got the right idea with that pass. He was certainly in, the chance was there, but credit has to go to the defender, Lee.
Well, part of a defender's job is to put players off doing their job, and that's exactly what they do there. It's a decent effort in the end, but under pressure.
Based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Well, the free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall. Takes the shot. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. So there we have it, 2-1. And it's a quality pass. Terrific block. So the corner played into the box. Well, no end product. Onayinka. Doughty defending to win the ball back. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. And take it away. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Borgio has it. And the flag does go up, must have been close. Matej Hanusek. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And threading it forward. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, no luck keeping possession. This could square the game. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. So 20 minutes to go. Onayinka. Can they find a gap in the defence? And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And the counter-attack came to nothing. And there to intervene. Chance to attack using width. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Lucas Provod. Promising looking ball. Great opportunity. Danger averted and game still on.
Late drama, yet it's still possible.
Not the best clearance. No, not the best challenge. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. He'll take this on. Keeper had work to do. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to... Can't miss, surely! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Matej Hanusek. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Matej Hanusek. Klojek. Fruitful looking attack. Well, disappointing end to the move. Polish. Nikolai Stanciu. Masterful piece of foiling. And so the referee blows for full.